You know what time it is. Let's get it. You got to be kidding me. Get the out of here with that. Hey guys, this your girl Miss Benjamin Button One coming to you today with my take on the strawberry letter titled "My Husband Found the Wrong Gift." Let's listen.
Advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. How? We could be reading your letter on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. You never know, it could be yours.
You never know. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is. Strawberry letter.
Thank you, nephew. Subject: My husband found the wrong gift.
Huh?
Dear Stephen Shirley, I've been married to an interesting man for 19 years, and we have a
Interesting.
daughter that's a freshman in college. He works 2 jobs by choice because he gives my daughter any and everything she asks for.
Why
He
is
stopped
that?
spoiling me years ago, and I'm jealous.
And why is
Since
that?
he works a lot, I have plenty of time alone.
Hmm.
It's true that an idle mind is the devil's workshop,
And
out of
you ain't
sheer
never lied.
boredom, I started flirting with an old acquaintance on Facebook. He knows I'm married, and he's married too, so we both are bored and wanted someone else to talk to. He
Get
asked
a
me
hobby.
where I worked, and I told him, but I didn't mention that I'm working remotely right now. This past Friday, he dropped a small red box off at my office, and the receptionist called me to come pick it up. She said, quote, "A man that's not your husband dropped off something for you." That was nothing but shade, but I went right up to my office and got my gift.
I hear you,
The box
sis.
contained some small red lingerie and
Ooh.
$100 cash with a sweet card. When I got home, I slid the box under my bed. When my husband came home, I was in bed. He was getting undressed, and he took his wedding band off
Why?
and rolled under the bed. He saw the box and looked at me smiling. He opened it and started getting giddy. He thought it was his Valentine's present, so I had to play it off and put the lingerie on. It was way too small for me, and it almost cut my circulation off. I couldn't wait for him to rip it off. I had to go through 2 rounds of bad sex, but he was so happy.
Hmm.
I want my $100 back, and I want to tell him another man gave me that gift because
Don't
he
do
sent
that.
our daughter flowers
Don't
for
do that.
Valentine's.
Whatever
He
you do,
didn't give me
don't do
any.
that.
Should I tell him just to make him
No.
jealous? No, you should not. And especially you shouldn't be jealous of your daughter.
Makes no
You know,
sense.
making him think that the gift was for him was the only option you had at the time, because that could have gotten really ugly. But not as ugly as it already is. I mean, I'm surprised you're still sleeping with him. You have so many complaints about him. You stayed in there for not 1 but 2 rounds of bad sex, you say.
Mm-hmm.
So how long are you gonna put up with that? You got nothing for Valentine's Day, but he got the money, the sexy undies, and he got sex with you twice. You said he stopped spoiling you years ago. You did not tell us why. Why did that stop? I mean, other than he's working 2 jobs now,
I could be wrong, but there's something weird about this daughter.
and you're jealous of that. He's not married to his daughter. He's married to you, and the idea that you're no longer number 1 in this life should be unacceptable to you. You left a lot out in this letter. You guys have grown very far apart. Now you're thinking about cheating with someone from your past that you met on Facebook. I mean, that's not going to solve your marital issues. You're looking for attention. Your husband sounds clueless to your needs as far as that's concerned. And that has to change because your marriage is already in trouble. You're thinking about, I know you say you want someone to talk to, but that's how it starts, okay? That is how it starts. Those thoughts become actions. If you still want your marriage to work, I think you guys need to get in some sort of marriage counseling or therapy right away. ASAP. Steve?
Shirley, absolutely brilliant answer. I agree 100% with every single thing you said. Well said. Which leaves me nowhere to go in this letter except to dig and find little gems of ignorance
Which you do so well.
that may be typed in this letter somewhere. So come on with me as I take you through the mind of the person who writes a letter like this. Even the subject, my husband found the wrong gift.
Mm-hmm.
Even the way he found it was just, oh,
Weird.
where you hid the gift was, oh, my goodness. How you hide a gift under a damn bed?
That's what I want to know.
What is he for? What is he for? He don't go under the bed. Who hides the gift? Who do that? Anyway, you've been married to an interesting man, 19 years old, got a daughter that's freshman in college.
Strange
He
word.
works 2 jobs by choice because he gives my daughter any and everything she asks for. So now, the rest of the letter is to penalize the man for being a great father. But there's more to it, as Shirley said.
Mm-hmm.
He stopped spoiling me years ago, and I'm jealous. Something happened
Something happened.
years ago
Mm-hmm.
that you're not putting in this letter. The man just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
And did he turn his attention to someone who was more appreciative?
It ain't got nothing to do with his daughter.
Saying, thank you, Daddy.
No.
Wonderful. Did somebody go, you're the best dad any girl could ever have?
This ain't got nothing to do with no baby, no child.
Best husband, thank you for all of your hard work.
No.
No, you just married to an interesting man. Then you said since he works a lot, you got plenty of time alone, and now here we go. An idle mind is the devil's workshop, and out of sheer boredom, I started flirting with an old acquaintance on Facebook. You understand that this entire letter is really looking like your fault. Because your husband working 2 jobs and spoiling your daughter, showing her how a man should treat her, giving her an example of what love looks like from the eyes of a daughter through watching her father. And you taking it as he stopped spoiling me, I'm jealous, I'm bored, I'm flirting on Facebook. Facebook that ended a lot of marriages.
Yes, it has.
Get ready for yours to be gone too.
Let's hold that thought right now. We gotta take a break right here. We'll have part 2 of your response.
We'll be back in just a second, baby.
3 minutes after the hour. Today's Strawberry.
Okay, guys. Back with part 2. Let's listen. He's something.
He wanted what he's expecting out of the results from what he's actually doing. He's dating and mingling around. He's serious. He don't want to settle down. So now he's saying after he's been meeting women, dating, and all failure after failure, because you don't want nothing. And it just proves that you don't want nothing because you said right after this, after countless failures in meeting women, I finally came across a much older woman who was on the same page that I was on. She
Just
only wanted sex, and that's it. See, boy, you've been wanting to get in relationships with women that only want sex, and that's it. And then when it don't work out, you consider that a failure. Everybody don't want to sign up for this foolishness. Oh, but you done find this old ass lady though. Ain't got no problem with it. So you meet her, y'all on the same page, invite you to a house. As soon as you got there, you grinding on the couch. It's hot, heated. It done got good, boy. She left you on the sofa, went upstairs to her room and told you to give her 10 minutes. Yo, jumping ass. Can't wait 10 minutes. Why? Because you're young.
And dumb.
She said give her 2
And
minutes.
dumb. Don't forget.
Your reaction was so
Dumb.
I undressed and went upstairs and it was pitch black. What is your ass up here for? She said 10 minutes. You up there too damn early.
Too early.
And you're naked.
And you're naked.
Took your clothes off too damn fast.
Mm-hmm.
And went upstairs and left your clothes downstairs. How stupid
Oh,
is
you.
your ass? Don't ever have your clothes somewhere you can't reach them. That's the lesson.
Especially when that ain't your house.
Lessons in this letter. Then I'm dressing with upstairs. It was pitch black. It's because you're too damn early. She said 10 minutes. She ain't set up yet. She told me where to go and I followed her voice into the room. Right here. Never be naked. In the dark, following voices. I'm following the voice into a room where all I heard was jingling keys and metal clinging and something that sounded like a towel hitting the mattress. What? And you kept walking towards the jingling?
Child?
And the towel hitting the mattress and your ass naked and can't see? Do you understand how stupid you
No, we
are?
don't.
The noises stopped suddenly and she said, I got something for you, baby. And then the lights came on. There was 4 adult toys of different shapes and sizes, and she was wearing a dog collar with a lot of gold chains hanging from it. I looked over in the corner, and there was a huge dog cage on the platform. See, I would have missed all this.
Why?
Because I'm old. First of all she'd have heard was for me downstairs. You ready? Been about 12 minutes now. What you doing? But all this, because of the unknown, I have my damn clothes on. Just in case she say something crazy from upstairs, I can get on out the house downstairs and never speak to her ass again. But no, your ass naked upstairs. Now she cut the light on. You look over in the corner, it's a huge dog cage on the platform.
Why's the dog cage on a platform?
She took off
Why?
her lingerie and I stood there in disbelief. Probably cause you naked. No, you're naked. I asked where the dog was cause I don't like dogs. See right there, your black ass upstairs with a potential German Shepherd somewhere wrong. So now you in the cage, you looking over there in the cage, you don't like dogs, potential German Shepherd Rottweiler. Yeah, could be in the room, but now you in that ass naked. Now the reason this ain't working out for you, because your ass is naked. See, getting whipped and asked to get in the cage is different when you fully clothed. But now you naked and your clothes are downstairs. And the reason she can whip you across your ass is cause you naked. I turned and ran so fast, I almost fell down the steps in the dark. Cause you're slipping on the carpet, cause your clothes is downstairs. I ended up leaving my hat and shirt.
Thank God she ain't married.
Cause you got to keep your clothes.
Thank God she not married.
Now you done left your cat, you done left your hat and your damn shirt. All that's DNA. Your dumb ass could be in a crime scene. You on 48 hours and don't even know it. Cause you done left your Indian ass clothes downstairs. Upstairs about to get body whipped.
What? Something.
Come to find out this your boss. She
Woo.
wanna do over there, she got attitude. When I come back, I'm just gonna give you 10 seconds of what your solution is for this stupid ass upstairs naked. Anybody told you to come up there yet?
We'll be back. Right after.
Well, you as an employee is with this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning
I think
Show.
that's it. I'm gonna cut that in.
Right before we get
Oh.
to sports talk, you had
My
a
bad.
couple of more
Let me
suggestions
just
for
close
the
out. This man that been upstairs naked with it found out who was his boss and she was whipping him while he was naked, told him to get in this big dog cage. And now he back at work and the boss got an attitude because she wants a do-over. He really needs his job and he don't know how to handle this situation. So now let me explain something to you, young boy. You're gonna have to give her a do-over.
Yes, he is. He about to give her a do-over.
Y'all shut up. You shut up, Shirley.
But when he do,
It's your letter. He's 31. He can handle this. Go back in there, though.
yeah.
No, he don't go back in there. He got to get a do-over. He got to control this situation.
There you go.
The do-over is at a hotel.
That'll work.
Can't bring all these big ass dog cages through that lobby. All these platforms and stuff. You gonna get your do-over is at the hotel. And tell her you bringing your own trunk of toys.
Okay.
And ain't gonna be no 4-door toys of different sizes, because you going to end up wearing something if you ain't careful. Now coming there with a velvet rope, some fuzzy handcuffs that don't click, a feather tickler that don't do no damage, can't push nothing. See, you gotta have your little sex toys have to have control on it. And can't have nothing in here with a battery on it.
That's the help, though, Steve.
That has switches with levels on it. You gotta get out of control. Anything on high is gonna be shocking to your ass. You can't let nothing have a switch on it that can go to high. High is dangerous. Okay. That's all I want. Yes, Carla.
Question. What if on this do-over she doesn't like it because she's still his supervisor? So now what
Well, you
happens?
just didn't like it.
No, you better put it on her ass, but not too much.
I've seen you run out of this house once before. You already know I ain't up to who you thought I was. I'm scared of dogs. You got a dog cage. And we're gonna have a do-over, but I got a hotel. They have everything in there. You come in there, you have attitude sex. That's all right.
That's the best time.
This ain't what I want. Well, you know, this is all I got. This is just one time we do this do-over, then that's it. I'm out.
That's it.
And you don't do it well.
Do it well enough, but not well.
But at least you'll keep your job.
Favorite letter all time?
It's hard to make naked decisions, though. It's hard.
He was right, Steve, but all of the top left with his dignity.
Nothing with a battery and a switch.
He said he came in his finger to get out of hand.
No, medium, and high.
For more of the Steve Harvey Show, top of the hour, right after this. You're listening to
Okay, guys, you only heard Steve. Hell, you heard Steve twice. I just don't, I wouldn't. 520, 529. Hold on, guys. 520. Okay. Look, he said don't do it too well. I say that's pretty much the same thing I was saying. Do it, but don't do it too well. Give it to her, but don't give it to her. First of all, you do not get undressed when you're not in the same room. That shit never works out. Don't get undressed when y'all both not in the same room. Get undressed when you get in that room. That way she can either encourage you to continue or stop you before you go too far. But do not be downstairs or she in the bedroom, you in the living room, she in the bathroom, you in the kitchen. None of that. In the same damn, if she getting undressed in the kitchen, get undressed in the kitchen. She get undressed in the bedroom, get undressed in the bedroom. Hell, she in the shower, she getting, like what I'm just about to say. If she in the shower and she getting undressed in the shower, get undressed in the shower. But y'all in the same damn room. You do not be in a different room and then come back and she see you butt ass naked. This don't work. Now about her being your boss, that's kind of tricky. And the reason that is because if you give her that thing too good, she gonna turn into a stalker. If you don't give it to her good enough, if you don't give it to her good at all, that might work for your benefit. Actually, if you give it to her, just give it to her. Don't put no thought into it. She'll be like, oh, this nigga here just fine. He can't fuck at all. He can't do nothing. And see, she can't tell nobody because y'all employer employee. She really can't tell because there's not supposed to be no fraternizing between employer and employee. So she really cannot tell anybody. You understand what I'm saying? She really can't. Because she just may lose her job. You going to lose your job, guaranteed if she tell it. Because fraternizing, well, she may lose hers too because she the manager. She should know better. But give it to her. Just give it to her. Don't give it to her. Do not give it to her, honey. Do not give it to her, honey. Just give it to her. Just give it to her with no thought. That way she'll be like, this nigga here ain't about shit. I ain't never letting him get up in this hair no more. And then you act like you interested a little bit. Just a little bit. for her to just push your ass on over and do it one more time, act like you interested, and let her really push you away, cut her loose. Don't worry about it no more. Go on and do your job, because she cannot tell. That's the good thing about this. You don't need to lose your job. You don't need to leave your job. She cannot tell. She may try to make you quit your job, but you can, and if she tried, you just go to human resources. Just go to human resources. Sexual harassment. Who the hell is they going to say that y'all had sex? That's your word against hers. Just bullshit her some dick right quick. Then 2 times act like you want to see her again. Don't make it no big whoop. Because if you give it to her shitty, she is not going to even want to see you at work. She ain't going to want to even ask you to send her no email. She ain't going to want nothing from you. But this your girl, Miss Benjamin Buttons 01. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'm out.